Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here today to another edition of the NASCAR Heat 5 Career. A little doubleheader here tonight coming off of DNF at Mid-Ohio Motorsports Park in the last race. So from my home state, we go to my home track now at the Michigan International Speedway for the LTI Printing 250. Austin Cindric for the second straight race will be on the pole as we get on into this one. Qualified 27th, not a great qualifying lap. The setup is a little bit better. I feel like, but we'll just have to wait and see how this race is going to go. I kind of overran turns 1 and 2 a little bit. Had to get out of the gas, started washing up a little high. So I think we could have definitely qualified inside the top 20. But oh well, we'll be coming from middle of the pack. I guess we'll be excited for you guys here in Stage 1 to see how this 99 car can work through the field at Michigan, which is a beast of a racetrack, especially on the restarts. Snowman Dude 22, R6, Billy Kramer, Kyle Larson fan, Cap 24, Dark Crypto, Braden Thompson. Welcome all into the stream, everybody, as we're about to get underway here in this one here today. Like, share, and subscribe for more daily NASCAR content as usual as we got on into our second and final race here today. Jeffrey Earnhardt will be starting at the rear. Brandon Brown looks like he'll be fast for this one. Michael Annett, by the way, got his first win of the season in that last race at Mid-Ohio Motorsports Park. So this is going to be interesting. Green flag in the air, along the way. That's a shadowy welcome on in once again, as well as Big Steph and Kurt. 30 laps here in Stage 1, 30 laps in Stage 2, final stage is 65 laps. Tonight's race is on 250 miles, 125 laps total.
Careful, still there.
95 on the engine, 90 on the aero, 90 on the suspension for this race, so our car is pretty much maxed out. I did not get a chance to watch Monaco. I actually forgot it was this weekend, because usually it's the weekend of the Coke 600. I forgot they moved it up, otherwise I would have watched it. Spots at the start of the race. We're going to get on by Chad Fincham as well. The spots team just over a lap. Ross Chastain leads lap 1, and he's got Brandon Jones right underneath him for the lead in turns 1 and 2. Move up the bottom.
Still there.
Tommy Joe Martin's here. Now he's going to get a run down the backstretch in line behind Joe Nemechek. Huge draft in the next down at these long straightaways at Michigan. And you're seeing right now a huge benefit factor of that in the early going with everybody bunched together. Real Curry, remember that. Schneider underneath Ray Black Jr. Buck got into him. Now he does get into him in the middle of 1 and 2. Again, he's having a problem overrunning the corners. Not so much 3 and 4, but 1 and 2 for whatever reason. Some of it now in the race is just carrying more speed because of the draft down the straightaway is automatically making it maybe a little faster than what it was in qualifying. Let's get around Ray Black that time. Slides up in front of Josh Williams. Now he's got nobody in the draft with in front of him. He's having to hold the whole pack in line behind him. Nearly single file. All the way back. Up to 19th early. So just kind of tight. 1 and 2. At the time, Joe Martin's underneath the Ray Black Jr. They're side by side from 1 and 2 for position. Martin's just going to pull up and clear. Now he's going to get a draft off the 99 car. Briscoe to the lead. Great run in Mid-Ohio. He's trying to close in on Schneider for that regular season points lead as well. He got to the apron trying to break the draft Tommy Joe Martins might have had on him. Martins didn't want to follow him all the way down the road like that. Couldn't even race. Is that his first win at Monaco? Biggest race of the season. Most prestigious race of the year, I should say. Big win for him if it was his first. That lead keeps changing hands quite a bit at the front. I think these long straightaways are still kind of hurting Schneider at these bigger tracks, especially like Michigan. We saw him struggling here last season. And a lot of it isn't so much because of the long straightaways. Well, it is because of the long straightaways, but a lot of it is him not having that engine power maxed out to 100 yet. That 95, I think it was only at 80 last season when we were here. It's a big improvement from last season. It's still not exactly definitely like it to me. Martin pulling up on the outside. Schneider thought about blocking him. That 44 car was very fast early on.
Careful, still there. Stay on the bottom here. Stay on the bottom here.
Sends it for 3 and 4, gets right back around Martins again. Jeff Green to the inside of Martins off turn 4. We'll see if he'll hold it. He's side drafting quite a bit right now. It's allowing Martins to not get that run in the draft that he wants. To pull past the 38. And Green's going to clear him off the exit of turn 2. Gregson out in front, trying to get his first win of the season. Remember, he won 4 races last year, but none so far this year. 7 different winners. He better get that win quick. Only 5 spots open for the playoffs. We'll be halfway through the regular season after the checkered flag flies tonight at Michigan. Do 40.2. Hey, I'm pushing all I can out of the race car, okay?
Careful, still there.
Fastest lap is a 39.901 right now. Again, we're just getting later into the run already, not as fast. NASCAR's a draft one. Boy, that was a big block on Jeff Green, who had a huge run down the back straightaway. Green goes to the top side. Get more of a run down the straightaway. Catching a couple cars ahead of him. Justin Haley, already lap 10. Got Green with that run. Schneider up high to block before getting into turn 1. We need 40.6. Okay, at the beginning of the run, I could do it. Again, we had a 39.9. I mean, the pace is falling off quick considering it was a 40.751 that last lap. A little bit faster down the front stretch this time if he can get close enough behind either Haley or LeBay. They're side by side for position off the exit of the corner. Schneider is getting a pretty good draft behind Haley.
20 more laps, don't mistake.
And 40.531, so that automatically helped him on his last lap, and will probably help him this lap as long as he gets around these two pretty quickly. Haley's still on the inside of LeBay. I don't think he's going to clear him. Schneider underneath 3 wide for position off turn 2. Wide racetrack in Michigan. Stuck in the middle. Schneider's going to clear them both before getting into turn 3. He's up to 17th race high in the early going. Gregson continues to lead. Next to Thomas, welcome to the stream. Another 45 that last lap. Perfect corner through 3 and 4 that time. Might have to loosen this car up a little bit during the first pit stop of the day. Good chance of it at least. Forever 85, welcome to race 2. Didn't get to alternate through the different camera angles for the second time in the last race, so we'll do it once in every stage here in tonight's race. The second one, at least. Just going to do it there before the end of the race again, but we DNF before we got there. Coming to lap 15, excuse me, this time by at the line. There's about 12 seconds off the lead of Gregson. And the draft of Jesse Little down the front stretch. Good run through 1 and 2 as well. This is big time on Little. Off the exit of turn 2, he's underneath it.
Stay on the bottom here.
Now out in front for the first time today. He's still in search for his first win of the year. Make it to lap 30 on fuel? Yes, we can easily. Easily go more than 30 laps on fuel here at Michigan. No problem. As there are about 9 to 10 laps to the good on fuel. And we're on that middle to upper lane. Give him more straightaway speed so he can hopefully get around David Starr down the back straightaway. Now he's in the track, Madison, and pulls out a line.
Still there.
Easily has that advantage into 3 and 4 now. That was a great move. Great setup corner 1 and 2, and then dive bombing back to the bottom. For 3 and 4, now Starr goes to the outside, but Schneider's just got a faster car at this point to run than the guys he's passing in position. Yeah, we're definitely going to pit at the stage break for sure. Now before the end of it, because we go on a sacrifice stage points, we got a 15-point lead over Briscoe for the regular season championship. That would be a huge 15 playoff points if we can get that done. Very close battle. Briscoe closed in quite a bit. He's almost 40 points back in Mid-Ohio. We got top 10 for Briscoe. Versus Schneider DNFing there in stage 3. That was big. Cut into that gap. Cut it all the way down, but he cut it more than half. He's got a very good chance to get inside the top 10 here.
Top 3, use it if you need
Likely
it.
within a couple more laps, perhaps.
Still there. Top 3, use it if you need it.
Schneider rolling through these corners beautifully right now. Took a little bit into the run to do it.
All right, you're clear.
He is on the move underneath Ross Chastain for 10th place into turn 1. Tries to side draft him on corner entry a little bit. Gasses it up in the center and clears him easily. Almost got to the inside of the 10, but Chastain throws the block on him off the exit of turn 2. Ross is going to hang on to 11. He's got a decent sized pack of cars right behind him. It's definitely starting to free up as this run carries forward. In a good way, though. It's making the car a lot faster than what it was at the beginning of the run. Air pressures continue to build. Got Henry in a really bad spot. Off turn 2.
Still there.
Gets to him though into 3. And easily up tonight,
You got
guys.
room. You're clear.
So Burton about to catch lap traffic for the first time today. 10 laps to go, stage 1 at the line.
All right, time to go. Keep it nice and smooth for us.
Well, yeah, lowering the air pressures will help us on the restarts, but as far as the longer run goes, it's maybe not going to help us out so much. And we haven't had a caution for incident yet today, so I wouldn't consider that we're going to get a lot of short runs. This one, just by the way it starts off. Restarts are one thing here at Michigan. We know track position matters.
Caution.
So does the drafting help, but now we have a caution. For the first time today, right as I was talking about it. Caution is out for the first time. We've got some drivers staying out. Some are going to pit. Schneider's going to stay out. He'll restart from the lead. It looks like at least the top 10 cars, at least, stay out. Everybody else will be on fresh tires behind him. Schneider and Hurst on the front row. Green flag back in the air. Schneider will lead his first lap of the race. Under the caution as well as maybe under green as well. 6 laps to go, stage 1. Can he hold on to win the opening stage? Boy, I don't know. Everybody else on about 20 lap pressure tires outside the top 10. It's going to really depend how quickly they can get around these guys. But this is a 2-mile track, 6 laps. That's 12 miles around Michigan. These guys on older tires got to go to try and get stage points. Got a great launch that time. Let's see. They're 3 wide back there. 4 wide off the exit of turn 4. Gregson, I can see him riding the top side. Further back, 5 more laps to go on the stage. Hasn't gotten to the top 5 yet, at least. Schneider, all he's got to do here is just kind of hit those marks and just hope. Hope Gregson doesn't catch him in time. It is going to be an eternity around this racetrack for Schneider to try and get that 7th stage win of the year. And now, looks like Austin Cindric has been the first guy on fresh tires to pop back into the top 5. He's up to 5th. All over the back of Justin Haley for 4th. And he'll get around him now. Cindric on that bottom lane, in line behind Jeff Green, who's in 3rd. Charging to the outside of him off turn 4. That would be Noah Gregson. 2.5 seconds back right now, 4 laps to go on the stage. Once they get around Riley Hurst, I mean, they're definitely going to be closing in on the 99 fast. I don't think Schneider is going to be able to hold on. They got through that pack way too quick. Well, Schneider's like, at least Cindric did. I mean, Gregson's still 3 seconds back. He's battling Briscoe behind Green still. Cindric less than 2 seconds off the lead and gaining fast. Briscoe still have to pass Riley Herbst down the front stretch yet. 3 laps to go, stage 1. So Schneider's left for 3 laps total right now. Still a little over a second ahead of Cindric. Cindric on those pressure tires, he's just got more grip. He can get back into the gas a little bit sooner. He can drive it in a lot deeper. This should help Schneider score more stage points, I would think, than what he would have finished. He was 9th at the time of the yellow. Maybe could have gained another spot or 2. That would have been about it. So in the end, this will be the right call. I just don't think it's going to win in the stage unless he can hold on. This is a wide racetrack, though, so he's going to have to block every lane here on Cindric. Cindric's got the run. Schneider trying to block him low. 2 laps to go in stage 1. 2.5 seconds still back to Gregson in 3rd. Briscoe in 4th on pressure tires as well. Schneider just barely beats Cindric to the inside in 1 and 2. Boy, that was close. Gregson and Briscoe both on the outside. I thought Cindric was going to get there. Schneider got passed on the last lap. In stage 2 at Mid-Ohio, just got robbed of a stage point there. Briscoe to the inside, meanwhile, on Gregson, about 1.5 seconds off the lead. The 22 and the 99 racing hard. They might catch him still. Especially with Schneider out in front on the older tires. We'll see. Final lap of the stage. See if Cindric can get underneath him again. Schneider's going to try to make Cindric pass him on the top. He's back in these corners way off to hold that inside, and Briscoe's coming in fast off turn 2. Cindric looking high. Into 3 and 4, back down to the bottom. Choosing that bottom lane to try and block the 22. Chase Briscoe on the outside is going to have a run off turn 4. They're going to get back to the stripe this time. Schneider high to block Briscoe. Back down low to block Cindric. Beautiful move. Schneider wins stage 1. Oh man, Briscoe almost timed it perfect off of turn 4, but Schneider just cleared him in time coming to the stripe. And back down in front to block Cindric as well a second time. And Schneider on old tires somehow wins stage 1, having to hold on for 6 laps. Now he can pit. Everybody that pitted during the stage break's going to stay out. We're going to see a full round of wedge come out of the race. Half a round, I guess. Not going to go too much. That's going to be the only adjustment this time, at least. First pit stop of the day for the 99 crew. Matt Mills is going to get the free pass. He was the only driver to lap down there. Yes, and 24 cars stayed out.
Coming to the green.
6 lap pressure tires. Not going to make a huge difference here. Green flag back in the air. That was a 7th stage win for Schneider this season. Great launch on the restart. Helps he's in that bottom lane as well. Right back to where he started, 25th. Sorry, we started at 26.
Stay on the bottom.
About where we
Got
started.
room. You're clear.
So that wedge adjustment's going to help a little bit as well. And big check up on the inside lane. Turns 3 and 4. He was able to stay in the gas and get up to speed maybe a little bit quicker. Chastain, all the way to the bottom, 4 wide, a little bit of contact with the 21. Now he can't get off of him. That was a close call. That could have been a bad accident there. And this high speed of a racetrack, contact while running 4 wide, not ideal. Not ideal at any racetrack, I should say.
Careful, still there.
3 wide off the exit of turn 2 now as well. Headed to the inside of Timmy Hill for 15.
All clear.
We got this 99 car hooked up. Hopefully it doesn't get too loose on the long run. That's all he's really got to hope for. It's Anthony Alfredo. He's going to get Schneider a massive push down the front stretch. Joe Nemechek trying to pull down and block.
You're all clear on top there.
Schneider got shoved past him. Flat pressure tires not going to do a whole lot at Michigan. Between that and the adjustment, I think is really helping this 99 car.
All clear.
Oh, tried to slide up in front of the 4. That was a costly maneuver there. David Starr's going to get back around it too. Pushing a little too hard into the corner. Mason Burton's back out in front again. Starr trying to shake the traffic with 99 hat on. They're back to the inside in the 1 and 2 anyway with that big run. Don't get David Starr back on this end of the track. They'll get back to the inside of Jesse Little at 11.
You're all clear on top there.
I think having 10 cars staying out of the pits obviously won Schneider the stage, because by the time Cindric got to him, they were coming to 2 to go.
Careful, still there. Got one
We only really had to block Cindric for 2 laps there. Big time slide job on the net for 9th, and that's going to get a little bit of a crossover, but here comes Allgaier to push Schneider off turn 2. Look at the speed the 99 and the 7 have now down the back straightaways. Allgaier had that run off the top side anyway. Net side by outside off the exit of turn 4.
Wow, that's bad.
Schneider's fastest lap that time, 39.854. A lot of it's just speed down the back straightaway with bump traffic. Helped a ton. They're trying to slide up to that left rear of Jones and side drafting. Couldn't quite do it enough there. Got really loose off the exit of turn 2. Hendrick's going to help him out and give him a little bit of a push. Passes it up to 3 and 4. Easily gets around Brandon Jones for 7th. Moving forward. 21 laps left. Stage 2, plenty of time for Schneider to work his way forward. And everybody that pitted there at stage 1, they can make it on fuel if this goes green all the way through stage 2. Top from 3 and 4. Schneider down to the bottom. Is he going to be able to get in front of him?
Hold your line.
Oh, couldn't quite do it. He really tried, though. The apron threw the try over. Probably should have went up there and tried to side draft to 68 because he had a run. He could have slowed it down and had a better shot to get him. Turns 1 and 2. We'll try again to the bottom. And again, Brandon Brown all the way near the wall on the top. Schneider will clear him anyway for 6th. It's only getting better as this run carries forward. Into the rest of the field. Just hopefully it doesn't fall off too quick with that leg adjustment. Really hope for at this point. Hoping it stays green at the end of the stage so we can have an easy stage 2 win versus having to fight for it like we did back in stage 1 on that restart with 6 to go. Restarts are probably crazier in Michigan than any other racetrack on the circuit. Constantly seeing 3 and 4 wide. We saw 4 wide on that restart to stage 2. Welcome on into the stream. Didn't catch the end of Ohio. Well, we DNF'd, so the race got over about a half hour before it probably should have. We had about 26, 27 laps to go. DNF'd. Had a big wheel spin into turn 3 when we were on older tires. A couple laps before we were going to get it. Great boy. So he slid right in between both Gregson and Cindric. Michael Annette went on to win the race. For Redemption, though, at his home track in Michigan, he's up to 4th and already won stage 1. About 9 laps total. The last 9 laps, if you consider the caution laps, and then final 6 laps of the stage as well. Probably about as much as he led in the entire Mid-Ohio race.
Hold your line, stay high.
Little upper groove on Ryan Siege. And that setup move on David Starr a little bit earlier in the race. Stage 1. And I think that's going to help Schneider here in stage 2 as well. Having that run. Easily going to take over third into turns 3 and 4. Briscoe slowly losing the 20 of Harrison Burton. He's won a lot of laps there. He'll score that first win of the year. He won at Michigan last season on career mode. 5 wins in the first 13 races of the year. This is race 13. Got that 5th win. That was his last win before the championship race at Phoenix. And Schneider has a chance to do just that, win 5 races in the first 13 races this year.
Still there?
It's around Briscoe for 2nd. Quite close enough to draft the 20. 98's got a huge run though. On the top side, now he'll go back to the top again and try to get that run at 1 and 2. Burton all the way to the top into 3 and 4. Drove it in so deep. He had those left sides down on the apron. Got to be careful doing that. Hung up a little bit on Burton, but Burton gets that drive off on the high side off the banking. He's going to go back to the top in 1 and 2 again. Center deep into the corner. He's going to get underneath Harrison Burton.
Car there on the outside.
Can't clear him off turn 2, and they're side by side. Trying to side draft the 20. He's got that run off. The exit of the corner.
Careful.
Going to keep the 99 side by side with him. Burton chases him down the track, but it's too late. Egan Schneider will take a second lead in the race off turn 4. Lead back to the start-finish line this time. Burton trying to follow his draft now through the trial. 13 laps to go, stage 2. Cool that we can look at the statistics on the career mode. I wish we could do that on the championship too. Maybe next year's NASCAR game we can. I know in the older EA games you can check the statistics for both, which is awesome. The only statistics we have here on championship mode you can find out would be the stage wins, the race wins, and the overall points. That's it. You can't check top 5, top 10s for every driver that you can for your own driver as well. Custom driver. And the other drivers they have. All 36 cars are on the lead lap. We'll hit lap traffic if this goes green to the end of the stage. Everybody should be good on fuel. Maybe not by much, only maybe 3 to 4 laps, but they should be good on fuel. We're not seeing a lot of tire fall off or tire wear here in Michigan. Complete rule reversal from what we saw at Mid-Ohio. Much different racetrack, too. A lot more turns. Road course, this is a fast oval that was repaved in the early 2010s. About a decade ago. A little over a 1 second lead on Burton. Almost 3 seconds back to Briscoe. Third, Ryan Sieg having a big day in the 4th. He's 20th in points. He struggled out of the gate last season too. It was like 15th and 20th in points the whole, regular season until those final 5 or 6 races. And then he was running really good, competing for wins. And almost got a win there late to sneak in, but couldn't quite get it done. And it looks like he's kind of riding that same pace early this year. Obviously, didn't work for him last season. See if it'll work this year for him. A lot less different winners this year to this point than what we had last season. I think last season to this point we had like pretty close to 10 different winners. So Burton was the only multi-time winner there for a long time into the year until we got up to 10 different winners for the finish with 13 at the end of the regular season. So far we have 7 this year. Playoff spots. Timmy Hill's not even in the top 20 points right now. He's 30th coming in.
You got room. You're clear there.
They're winning at Dagan. About 8 laps to go at the start-finish line here. We'll alternate through the different camera angles. Second time tonight. This time at stage 2 when we get back to the line. Caution. With 7 laps to go in stage 2. And we're going to see a lot of the same pit strategy we saw last stage as well. Landon Castle's going to get the free pass. And again, about the top 10 or 11 cars will stay out of the pits. Everybody else will be fresh tires. Basically the same drivers that stayed out of the pits and tried this track position strategy at the end of stage 2. We'll do it again in stage 1. We'll see if these same guys can hold on. Flag back in the air. 4 laps though, this time in stage 2. We had 6 to go in stage 1 when that same caution happens. Maybe they'll buy Schneider even more time, or maybe they'll get through the lap traffic even quicker. We'll see. You know, these restarts are crazy enough at Michigan as it is. Again, Riley Herbst is in 2nd place. He's restarting that front row. I think he still finished top 5 at the end of the last stage. Here we go up the line. Haven't seen any of those guys get inside the top 5 yet. Oh, well, so much for that. Cindric passed about 3 cars in turns 3 and 4. He's up to 2nd off turn 4, clearing Riley Herbst. 3 wide, a little bit further back inside the top 5 now, so 2 seconds with 2 laps to go is the difference between Schneider and Cindric. Cindric just takes off on these restarts on those fresh tires. He's holding Schneider pretty quick. And we're going to have a carbon copy finish to the end of stage 2. Cindric's got a fast enough pace. I think he's going to be able to get there, but we'll see. Schneider hits his marks perfect in 3 and 4. Cindric to the outside is going to gain a lot more ground down the straightaways. What he can, really.
White flag is in the air.
Turns 1 and 2, Cindric again on the top. Harrison Burton's riding the bottom lane in 3rd place. Briscoe's still trying to get around Herbst for 4th. And there's that run down the back straightaway. Cindric's got one more shot through 3 and 4. Will he go to the top or will he go to the bottom? He's going to go to the bottom, and so does Schneider in the 99. Schneider trying to block. Cindric's all over his back bumper. Burton's too far back in 3rd. Another block off turn 4. Cindric now going to look to the high side. Stays high. Back low, not going to get him. Schneider wins stage 2 by another close margin. Holding his breath for about the last half a lap there, but he does get it done. Schneider is going to sweep the stages at his home track in Michigan. And he'll pit at the stage break once again. No adjustments to the race car this time. 4 fresh tires. Top off on fuel. Rack them and stack them again. Repass to Mike Harmon. Joe Graff Jr., the only driver out of the race, but the other 35 drivers that are still in the race are on the lead lap to start stage 3. Here we go, one more time.
All right, now, be smart out there. Going green. Be ready.
The driver's pitting. They cannot pit there in stage 2. Flag back in the air in Michigan.
The race is half over.
Schneider trying to get down, but Clements is right there. He couldn't get to the bottom. First time he's had to restart in the top lane all day long. 3 and 4 is going to go up a little bit. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Got one down low now.
You know how much of a run he's going to get there now. He's got to run on Landon Castle. Nowhere to go, though. He boxed in a lot worse on the restart that time. 3 wide now, up the middle into 3 and 4.
All right, clear outside. Inside.
Oof, coming in, huh? Wide moves being made now down the front stretch.
Still there. Inside.
Look at these guys just fanning out. Like they know how to do it this racetrack. Whoever wants to find his way back down to the bottom if possible. Oh, contact with Martins. That was close. 4 wide there for a brief moment. Thought he was going to have Martins cleared. He obviously was not cleared.
Car outside, hold the line.
There's still 3 wide into the corner. Martins is going to get behind him and push him down the front stretch. Might send Schneider off into turn 1.
Clear high, bud. Car outside.
Oh, he did big time.
Inside.
Oh, my goodness.
Keep it steady, driver. 3 wide.
3 wide, boxed in.
Clear high, bud. Got one peeking inside. Got a car high now.
And that could have been more narrow as there were 3 wide all the way through 3 and 4. Jeff Green squeezing 3 wide into the I love X-Men, and I'm not going to read the last part of that, but welcome on into the stream. Remember me from the Coda stream. All right, hey, thanks for returning. And that 4 wide up towards the front of the pack. Well, I should say just inside the top 10.
Got one outside now.
All the way up towards the front. Down to the apron, trying to break that draft. Tommy Joe Martin's had a big one on him.
Still there.
58 laps still to go at Michigan. Clements down low with the block. Schneider had to get on the brakes hard into 1 and 2. Don't really want to do that here in Michigan, and now Martins is all over his back bumper because of it. Does hold clear the 38 of Jeff Green. Gets that run down the straightaway, though, off the back of the 51 of Clements. Slow. 17th in the 3 and 4 and takes away the spot. Jackson out in front there, battling hard for the lead. He's underneath Harrison Burton currently. Draft now off the car side by side ahead of him. Bradley Hurts and Ross Chastain. Hit the corner a lot higher than what he wanted to that time.
Got one peeking
Pressure
inside.
tires trying to get around those guys on the low tires. Being held up because they're side by side in front of him as well. Look at Schneider's run out the high side from turns 1 and 2. 3 wide down to the bottom into 3 and 4 to take a couple more spots away. All the way up to 13th. Hurts kind of follows him on through.
Got one peeking inside. You got it. You're clear there.
Still got to follow him past Jesse Little, it looks like.
You're clear all around there.
Into 1 and 2. Little got a little sideways. 3 wide now. Off turn 2 again. Brandon Jones, Ross Chastain, Jesse Little in the middle. Tommy Joe Martin hops down to the inside. He wants room to go, and they're 3 wide in front of you. You can't really go anywhere. Typically, at least.
Car high. Careful there. Careful. Still there.
5 laps to go. And Michigan, only 2 cautions per incident so
You're
far
all clear
today.
on top there.
Few and far between. Look at the end of each stage. Coming up for a 4-lap restart and 6-lap restart. Definitely taking Schneider to get through the field a little bit longer this time, but a lot of it was again the fact that the restart on the top versus the bottom. It's taking him a lot longer just to get inside the top 10. He got up to 9th in a couple laps. He's still in 11th right now. He is first of everybody on pressure tires. Again, it's only 4-lap pressure tires. do much there. Side by side for 9th place between Michael Annette and Brandon Brown. Geyer Alfredo side by side for position as well. Brown easily clears the net off turn 4, Schneider to the inside of the net. Decent run in the draft go off Brandon Brown.
Stay low.
Brown goes to the high side though to block a net. Schneider has that run on the bottom, easily gets underneath Brandon Brown, gets it down to 1-2. Clear though, the one of the net. Schneider goes out of line. Allgaier took a long time to get to the bottom there in the 3 and 4, and Schneider gets underneath him now for 7.
Stay out the bottom.
Massively. They're trying to side draft for 7 through the trial, but trying to pull him back. Alfredo looking to follow the 99's line.
Stay out the bottom.
Turns 1 and 2 down on the bottom. Maybe get underneath Allgaier himself. Not quite going to do it. Maybe off the exit of turn 2 he can. Nope, not quite. Allgaier with the block. Yeah, 4 career DNFs from the Xfinity Series. 2 last season, 2 this season. Unfortunate. And the bounce back. Best way possible here in Michigan. Maybe get another win. Be the 5th of the year, only 2 wins shy of 10 in our career in the Xfinity Series. Not sure that would put us where it would put us on the career all-time list for the Xfinity Series. That's a good mini milestone. In fact, it's only 2 seasons too. Could, in Cup Series, I might do it for money purposes, run 5 Xfinity and 5 truck races. I'm not ruling it out. Might go for like the higher purse races just to help us with money. We would run for points, obviously. I'm thinking about it though. Still gotta win this championship this year, first and foremost. Move up the cup. Yeah, the reason why I got asked that earlier tonight too, the reason why I haven't done the final season for NASCAR Heat 5 on Mondays and Thursdays like I was, is because we had to catch up with the career mode. When we didn't win the championship in the Xfinity Series next year, we ended up obviously having to run another season in the Xfinity Series career mode. So I want to try to catch up with this first before we start doing more of those races. We're already halfway through that season. Now we have an extra season for career mode. I do want to make sure everything's going to get caught up and finished before the next NASCAR game comes out. So that's why you've seen a lot more of the career mode episodes here recently versus the final season championship mode. That is our final season, so that's going to be the one that's going to end last. Good stopping point though, halfway through the year, if we did have to pick one. Top 5 not far spaced out at all. Still battling towards the front as well. Schneider's up to 6th now, underneath Daniel Hemrick in the 3 and 4. Still 2 sets of tires left in the 99 to the end of the race. Seven laps still to go. Everybody can make it a one stop, even those that did not make the stage break. A 4-lap difference in tires and fuel there. Mainly fuel. Again, tires haven't worn out really hardly at all today. Burton still has that lead, but Briscoe's pressuring him right now for that top spot on the leaderboard. Schneider did win at Michigan in the Truck Series. His first attempt, so it'd be nice to get that win at the home track in the Xfinity Series for the first time as well, considering he did not run well here at all last season. This is the story of Schneider's year for the first two-thirds of the year. Took until about those final 3 or 4 races of the regular season and then the playoffs before we really started to see some race-winning speed out of the race car outside of Atlanta early in the season. This year, he's had race-winning speed more often than not. He's gotten the victory lane 4 times. Unfortunate too, because he had 2 shots to win with 2 DNFs at Homestead and Mid-Ohio as well. Great shots. Great shot, especially at Homestead. That was more disappointing, I feel like. Mid-Ohio was disappointing too, but we didn't have the fastest car in that race. Allgaier and Briscoe were just a little bit faster than us. Allgaier was way faster than us. Briscoe, we were even with some of the time, but say overall he was probably quicker. It's now close enough to Ryan C. getting a big pull down that back straightaway. Goes way up high, Schneider all the way to the bottom, slides up in front of him off the exit of turn 4, and Schneider's back inside the top 5 again. Let's get the pull off Noah Gragson in front of him. Turns 1 and 2.
Got one up top.
I thought he was too far back to get around Greg Straub turn 2, and he's still clear. I didn't think he was going to really have a shot there with Grayson going up high, but he did. Cindric left just enough on the bottom open through 3 and 4 for Schneider to get under him now as well. I didn't think he was going to get underneath the 22, but Cindric forever trying to get down to that white line. Eventually couldn't because Schneider was there. Blocks him now on the front stretch. Third. He won the first 2 stages. Might take the lead for his 3rd different time here tonight very shortly. It's on the inside of Briscoe off turn 2. Side drafts him down the back straightaway. Harrison Burton about to hit lap traffic. The lap car is right in front of him as well. Got around Harmon pretty quickly, but then he got held up behind Landon Castle. DJI on YouTube, welcome to the stream.
You're clear.
Schneider's just so much faster than everybody else at this point in the run.
Still there.
Gets to the inside of Harrison Burton now for the lead at Michigan. Down the back straightaway. Have that advantage easily on the bottom. Quicker, Burton just kind of drops in line behind him, lets him go. Not much of a fight there. Keeping Schneider's back out in front at Michigan. 3rd different time today. 3 times he's taking the lead away from Harrison Burton. 40 laps to go in this race. Pretty close to being open. Just one more stop to the end. Interesting to see if anybody else is going to pit anytime soon. And we'll be halfway through the regular season after today's race. So Schneider will be just 5 races shot. If he can go to victory lane today, at least. He'll be 5 races shot of the Xfinity Series record for the most wins in a single season, set by Chase Briscoe. Real life last season in 2020 with 9 wins. pacing himself to be able to do it. Now we have a caution. 39 laps to go. We're third of the race. Brinson and everybody's going to be hitting pit road this time. No surprise there. Matt Mills will get the free pass in 33rd. Schneider's going to pit as, again, everybody's going to pit here. Just inside the fuel window to make it to the end. So no surprise that everybody's hitting pit road this time. Literally 2 laps after Schneider took the lead. He's going to win the race off pit road as well. And we're going to get set up here for a late race restart. 36 laps to go at Michigan. We've seen wild restarts here at this track all day long. Green flag's back in the air again. Schneider does have one more set of tires to the end of the race as well. Can definitely help him, but for right now, gets that good clean jump out in front. First time he's restarted from the lead when everybody's on fresh tires, so we'll see how that's going to work out for him. Initially, pretty good, but to get down the back straightaway, they're going to get a big draft on him. Side by side for second, though, between Harrison Burton and Chase Briscoe down the back straightaway. Burton all the way to the top, Briscoe on the bottom. He's going to clear Burton easily, and now Allgaier looking underneath Briscoe as well for position. Schneider leads the opening lap of the restart. 35 laps to go at Michigan. Didn't really get a draft off of them there through the trial. Well, now they're 3 wide for second place. Schneider trying to block the 798 now off turn 2. This looks like Daytona and Talladega now. Look at Riley Herbst up the inside with a huge run. Had his teammate Brandon Jones nearly pushing him on the bottom. Briscoe out in front off turn 4. Look at, my goodness, Harrison Burton had a huge run. So Noah Gregson, that whole top lane starting to move now. Schneider gets swallowed up and back to 50 goes. All going to go to the top again through turns 1 and 2. 3 wide behind Jones, Herbst. Allgaier got really tight in line behind the 99. Check up, he didn't want to get into the back of Herbst. It's 3 wide on the top. Really nowhere to go. Hemrick is going to push Schneider. He basically pushed him out of the way. Chastain up the middle. Big time between the 44 and the 7.
Car outside, hold the line. Careful, still there. Alright, you're clear.
200 miles an hour into turn 3. Don't see that much in the Xfinity Series.
Careful, still there.
Air Michigan is one of those few tracks in the draft on these restarts where you're able to see it. Hemrick pushing Schneider again, got really loose when the initial contact was made, and Schneider takes it to pass Riley Herbst. Now to the inside of that big run into 1 and 2 on the one of a net, but he can't clear and slides up the racetrack. Again, here comes Hemrick. Inside of the net after getting back around Schneider. Big run by Justin Allgaier. Back to Schneider as well. Bottom here through 3 and 4, 3 wide.
Car high, careful there.
Multitude Motorsports Chevrolet is right around the 99. Always Chevrolet as well, just behind Ross Chastain. 30 laps to go at Michigan.
Stay low.
He's going to get the job done and go to victory lane. Harrison Burton's led a lot of laps today. He's out in front once again.
Careful, still there.
A little bit longer on the restart this time to get to the lead, but he is there.
Stay low.
David Starr's having a great run. Currently holding on to 10.
Careful, still there.
Schneider on the inside of him, though, for that position.
Stay on the bottom.
Trying to block Justin Allgaier off turn 4. Good draft there off of Daniel Emmerich. So he pulls up and clears David Starr. Center of the trial, pull back down to the bottom to the 1 and 2. Emmerich on the inside with Jeremy Clements. Yeah, he just gets these massive runs.
Still there.
Blows around Clements, blows around Emmerich.
You got room.
Oh boy, that was close. He knew he wasn't going to clear the 8, and I don't know how Allgaier got through there. That is bad news on turn 4. Wheeling this race car right now with 28 to go. So is Allgaier. That was an aggressive move by him off of turn 4, and he cleared 3 cars. Gotta love the restarts at Michigan. That last lap longer than the restart this time. He's keeping that nice pace going. Big one from 1 and 2 behind Daniel Emmerich. Can't go anywhere though. Kind of stuck in line behind him. Now he pulls out of line down to the inside. Trying to get around him to 3 and 4. Again, he's going to come close to clearing him, and he does clear him on turn 4 this time. Good run behind Anthony Alfredo, pulls out of line. Lap 100 at the line, 25 laps to go this time by. Schneider on the inside for 7 through 1 and 2, and pulls up in front of Allgaier. Got back into the gas way too soon at the left on corner exit. Here comes Emmerich back down to the inside. Gets around Allgaier. Side draft Schneider down the back straightaway.
Stay high, stay high.
Schneider was all over Henry. One block these runs in the draft these guys are getting. Just to pile it into my back bumper, we need to keep that thing clean. Keep this car from maybe getting loose, as it's already going to free up a little bit on the long run as it is. Still plenty of laps to catch the leaders. Schneider is not worried about it because he knows his car is going to kick in on this long run if it does go green to the finish.
You're clear there.
Passes Emmerich again for 7. Trying to stay in front of him off turn 4, but he's got to run. We're racing at Iowa tomorrow night on the channel. NASCAR Xfinity Series career mode once again. Short track racing. Chicagoland will be the next race after that. Caution's out, 24 laps to go. Tommy Joe Martins is going to hit pit road from 18th. Repass will go to Landon Castle, so Martin's going to have to restart all the way back at 33rd, maybe 32nd if somebody DNF'd. We're only going to have 20 laps to go when we go green. Schneider's going to stay out of the pits. He's going to conserve that extra set of tires again. His car is hooking up right where he wants it to. He doesn't want to give up this track
Coming to the
position.
green,
I don't
driver.
think, I mean, Martins has a fast car, don't get me wrong, but
Hammer down, green down.
I don't think he's going to pass that many cars that still have those tires underneath them.
All right, you're clear.
Schneider, so
24 laps.
20 laps to go. Green flag back in the air again at Michigan. Martins has about 17 lap pressure tires.
Still there.
Maybe a chance for another crazy restart here at Michigan. Schneider's up the middle, 3 wide already.
Line, driver.
Between Sieg and Jones trying to hold this line as Burton leads down the back straightaway.
Hold your
Schneider's still going to be 3 wide middle. He's got Briscoe on the outside of him now. Jones again on the bottom.
Hold your line, driver.
Got clear Briscoe just off the exit.
Inside.
He's still on the outside of Brandon Jones. I thought Jones was going to clear him, but he
High up here.
couldn't quite do it.
You got room, you're clear there.
Gets that run off the high side. Now he ducks down to the bottom through 1 and 2, trying to get around Gregson for second. He's going to clear him as well. I set on race leader Harrison Burton now with less than 20 to go. Gregson got to run down this back straightaway. See if he tries something on Schneider. Hope he goes back to the top. Schneider's pretty much got Burton about where he wants him. 18 to go. He's not quite close enough to make a pass on him yet. Just knowing this car is just slowly going to get faster, I don't see Burton hanging on to win this. I don't know what time Martin is on those fresh tires yet, so keep an eye on him. See if he can drive up in the field. And Burton trying to go for his first win. Schneider trying to go for his 5th. Stay in that draft. I don't see Burton hanging on for the final 17 laps, but you never know. Another caution, maybe we have more cars pit. Everybody was about 3 laps to the good on the pole. Now there's a little bit more. And a little tight. And go a little higher automatically through 1 and 2. It's been a great setup corner for him to get to the inside of the car in 3 and 4. The problem is, these cars have been in dirtier air. Burton's in clean air right now, so that move didn't really work for Schneider. Sends it off into 3 and 4. Burton's doing exactly what Schneider was able to do to Cindric at the end of those stages. Frustrating being that car in second, not being able to get around the leader, but we'll see. He's still 16 laps. Plenty of time. Burton slides up the racetrack off turn 2 a little bit. Schneider should have a run down the back straightaway this time. Pulls out of line, looking low for the lead, into 3 and 4. Schneider's going to make his move now. All the way down to the apron, trying to clear the 20, but look at Burton side draft him right back and pulls clear off board. Schneider went about as low as he could have went. He still could not clear Harrison Burton. 15 to go. That was risky going that low. He held the corner. He's got to try to do it all over again. Perfect turn through 1 and 2 that time. Gained some of that ground back. He's got another run down the back straightaway. And Garvin copied the last lap by the time we're going to get into 3 and 4. Too big of a run.
Careful.
Maybe a bigger run this time. And he slides up in front of Burton. Clear. Blocks him off turn 4 now. Didn't have to go to the apron that time. Or I don't think he really wanted to try that again. 14 to go. Schneider's back out in front. For the 5th time now in this race. Burton's not done yet. He drives it hard into 1 and 2. He had a big run down the front stretch.
Careful.
And he is back on the inside of Schneider. He can't clear him. Schneider trying to side draft down the back straightaway. Really pinches Burton down.
Stay high up here.
3 and 4.
Stay high, stay
Oh,
high.
that was close. Burton's going to get to the lead because of it. Schneider down low again, into 1 and 2. Burton fighting. Schneider again slides in front of him. And again, Burton's going to try another crossover. This 20 car is not giving up. And again, down the back straightaway. Is he going to clear this time? Yes, he pulls up. He's going to block the 99. Well, he needs Schneider back to the gas. Schneider loose. Flip the apron, and Burton drives away from him off 4. Cindric, meanwhile, takes over 3rd from Noah Gregson further back. 12 to go, and Harrison Burton's doing a heck of a job holding on. It'll take Schneider about another lap to try and get back up to him again. I thought when Schneider got around him the first time it was over, but Burton had a massive run down the front stretch. Schneider in the draft down the back straightaway here. 3 and 4, Burton down to the bottom. Schneider going to try the middle lane this time. Might give him a little bit more straightaway speed, plus the run in the draft. Helping the ton as well. 11 laps to go. Is he going to be able to get to the inside on Burton into turn 1? He's going to go low. Burton up high. Might have beat Schneider back to the gas just a tad bit. Schneider gets loose off turn 2. And Burton again holds on to the lead. I mean, Schneider's doing everything he can right now. He just cannot get around the 20. And drives it hard through 3 and 4. And over to go. 10 laps to go for Harrison Burton. Heck of a battle for the lead going on right now. Cindric's still about a 1.5 seconds back. Another massive run on the front stretch. And again, Schneider underneath the 20. Side traps him. Trying to get every advantage he can into 1 and 2. Clear. Again, and looks like Burton got tight in 1 and 2 as Schneider holds on. And we'll see how much of a run down the back straightaway Burton's going to get. Not enough. You gotta give an applause, excuse me, applause. You gotta give an applause for Harrison Burton right now for fighting Schneider as hard as he could. He was just undermanned at this point in the run. Clean air is so vital. Harrison Burton now back at second. Schneider leads. Just 9 laps to go at Michigan. 6 different times Schneider's been out in front today now. He did lead for a lap there on Burton before Burton got him back. They're pushing each other to the limits. What we like to see out of these drivers. Figure that was too many cars for time to go Martin to try and get around as well. 8 to go. Top 5 at the moment, at least within 5 seconds still. A little over 10 laps into the green flag run. Harrison Burton, he has come close to winning periodically this season. In a couple races, he's won stages. He's swept the stages at Homestead earlier this year. Couldn't get the job done there also. Well, at Dover a few races ago. He ran well today. He's led a lot of laps at Michigan. He and Schneider are the two that have won the most laps so far. This race isn't done yet. We still could get another caution. We only have 4 now at this incident all day long. 2 in the final stage already. 1 in each of the first 2 stages. And those ones in stage 1 and stage 2, again, they came out to set up restarts with 6 laps to go and 4 laps to go. Briscoe just passed Ryan Seed now to crack himself inside the top 5. Briscoe's had a ton of top 5s, top 10s this year. Can't seem to get the job done. His winless streak looking like it's going to continue. Another great chance at mid-Ohio. Get it done. we'll have to see where Martin's is if we do get a caution. Him having fresher tires, you just wonder if he has driven himself inside the top 10. He could be one to look out for late. Maybe be the guy to get around Schneider late. 5 laps to go. We get a caution now. We're going to overtime. We're only going to have 2 laps left on the restart. We'll pass that scheduled distance. 2 overtime finishes so far this season. Schneider was able to get the victory at Atlanta. And the one he was not able to get the victory at Texas. Here we go. Desperately wants to get to that white flag, and he's got a 3-second lead on Harrison Burton right now.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear then.
Everybody will have enough fuel for overtime.
You're all clear on the bottom there.
Fueling cautions in this race have definitely helped the case if we were to go past the scheduled distance. These guys would be good. A couple overtimes, on the other hand, might be a different story. Just going to see keep battling for that pit spot back and forth. Top 5s and a different circumstance for both of them as well.
Careful, still there. Top 3, use it if you need it.
Proceed back in it again.
All right, you're clear.
2 laps to go now. Schneider holds on to win this race here today at Michigan. It'll be his 5th win of the season. That will be more than what he had all of last season of 4 wins. Rookie campaign in the Xfinity Series. Guy who did just this, winning 5 of the first 13 last year, was the eventual champion, Harrison Burton. Burton's in 2nd here tonight.
Still there?
Schneider off turn 4, hustling to that start-finish line. He'll get there easily. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go.
Clear high, clear high.
At Michigan, Schneider looking to win at his home track. Did it in the Truck Series in his rookie season. Took him 2 years to do it here in the Xfinity Series. It looks like he's going to get the job done.
Black and white.
And it's going to happen under yellow as we have our
Good job.
5th caution of the race. Good thing that didn't come out a half a lap sooner. Otherwise, we would have had another race start. But the caution's out on the final lap. The race is over. The field is frozen. And Schneider is going to go to victory lane for the 5th time this year. At his home track in Michigan for the first time in the Xfinity Series, his 9th career victory. And a little victory burnout in front of the hometown crowd. Get to drive the car to victory lane himself. You know what, I'm going to save this. We're going to do our victory burnout in victory lane. Good thing there's nobody standing around yet. I don't think I've ever done this before. Why not? There we go. Oh, it's tired. Look at all the perfect donuts. Oh, that's awesome. Perfect donuts in victory lane there. Got it a little messy. They might have to paint the checkered flag back up again before our cup race next season. But There we go. Keaton Schneider with the win here tonight. Shows everybody a lap down because of that caution on the final lap. Tommy Joe Martin's got up to 7th. If that caution would have came out a half lap sooner, he had fresher tires. Nearly 20, about 17 laps total. I mean, him being 7th, inside lane, top 10, he might have had a good shot to win if we got another caution, again, a half a lap sooner than what that one came out in the final lap. But Schneider goes to victory lane today. Harrison Burton 2nd, Austin Cindric 3rd, Gregson 4th, Ryan Seaton rounds out the top 5, Briscoe 6th, again Martin 7th, Brandon Brown 8th, 9th was Brandon Jones, and Justin Allgaier rounds out the top 10 in today's race, and I believe the top 27 finished on the lead lap today. The only driver to DNF is Joe Graff Jr. At stage 2 when that happened. Payday, 5th win of the year. Got a 29-point lead on Briscoe. 14 points on him today. And more than a full race ahead of 3rd Austin Cindric. And almost 2 races ahead of Chastain back at 4. So it's really just between us and Briscoe for the moment. A couple more road courses though, so look out for Cindric. Again, 5th win of the season. They do NASCAR 05. Not before I leave for Charlotte, at least. We'll have to wait till I come back next week before we do another NASCAR 05 stream. So I leave Saturday morning, but we will be racing on the channel yet tomorrow night at Iowa. Whenever I can get home from work. Just one race tomorrow, so I can get my sleep before I leave early in the morning Saturday. Burt led the most laps, 57 laps led. Gregson had the fastest lap, likely early in the race when he led there for a little bit, having that clean air advantage off the start. 26 starting spot, Schneider for the win. Another win on speed as well. Awesome. Awesome job. Hit that like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. We do full race live streams with the realistic broadcast every day, as well as other related NASCAR content on YouTube. It's the place to be. Gonna wrap it up in the shop as we usually do with the career mode before exiting the live stream. Just figured I'd say that while it was loading so we didn't have the awkward silence tonight. Just over 400 grand. Still trying to work in the shop to increase the aero to a 95 next is what we're working on. And nice smooth driving there. Again, we had a pretty clean race. Even with that crazy battle there with Harrison Burton late, did anybody see that finish? Holy cow, Keegan Schneider won it at the line. Well, it wasn't that close, but it was a good battle between Burton there for, every bit of 5 laps, if not more. Back and forth until we finally were able to pull away from him in those final 8 laps. Yeah, he made me fight for it, though. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Jeremy Clements, tell you, at Keegan Schneider, 5 wins in a season. Hashtag amazing. Indeed there, Jeremy. I wonder if they send those tweets to, other drivers, like when Harrison Burton won 6 races last year, if they were saying the same thing. Yeah, we got a shot at Chase Briscoe's record this year. Got a very, very good shot. And just over 500 grand. Coke 600. Oh, gotta go to the... I thought he said he's gotta do the Coke 600. I was like, what? Not running that anytime soon. Not yet on the career mode. I'll tell you what, we better be fast for that race. Last thing I want to do is run 30th the entire Coke 600. That's going to be a long stream as it is. It's going to feel longer if I'm running 30th in the Cup Series. So I'm hoping we have the apartments where we need it to be for then. So going to the short track at Iowa next. Everything, again, will be all maxed out, ready to go, 95, 90, and 90. The one Speedway chassis is ready to go right now. We'll get this Speedway chassis as ready to go as much as possible. So that way, yeah, it'll be maxed out for Pocono, it looks like. Awesome. Get some people to work on that Super Speedway chassis. All right. Yeah, so also something I want to mention here before the end. Last night I stated we were going to have the NASCAR Fantasy Podcast today. Well, I kind of forgot, last night at least, and I knew that they had practice and qualifying coming up this week, but I forgot they had it. Because practice and qualifying are coming up this week, I'm going to save my predictions video for Sunday morning. I will do it at the hotel. I will have it before the Indy 500 because I know I want to watch that race. A lot of you guys are probably going to want to watch that race. As soon as the Indy 500's over, I'm going to go straight to the racetrack, but I don't want to miss that. Hopefully there's not a long red flag. They can get that race over by, say, 3, so I have a good couple hours to film at the racetrack beforehand. I will be staying somewhat close, so it won't be a far drive, and hopefully traffic won't be bad either. It is a full-capacity race this weekend. They did not sell out. They only sold about 30,000 tickets is what they were allowing at the racetrack up until literally like last weekend. They announced, okay, it's going to be full capacity. So they might not have sold all 90,000 tickets so far. They will be allowing people to enter in at the gate and buy tickets there as well. Maybe it will be a full capacity. If it is, awesome. I'm going to be at the first full capacity NASCAR race since COVID, which would be awesome to say. It'd be an awesome one to vlog for sure. I got my new camera, so I will be vlogging all the merchandise trailers and everything around Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's a great facility. I'll be going to the NASCAR Hall of Fame either Sunday morning as well or Saturday evening. Likely, it depends what time I get there Saturday because I think they close at 5 or 6. And I think they're closed Monday for Memorial Day. So I got to go either Sunday or Saturday. Hopefully the race shops are open on Monday. That's going to suck if the race shops aren't open on Monday. I might have to get there Sunday as well, just in case. So I guess I'm going to be busy Sunday, but I will squeeze an hour to live stream in for the NASCAR Fantasy Podcast. It'll probably be an early morning live stream, so maybe you'll, wake up and have your cup of coffee, your bowl of cereal, whatever you have in the morning to get you going. Bowl of oatmeal, who knows, whatever you eat. Have fun eating breakfast because we'll probably have that stream pretty early, probably between 7 and 9 o'clock in the morning. You can always go back and watch it over again if you can't catch it live. Maybe we'll have it Saturday night. I mean, that's always an option too. We could have it Saturday night, I guess, because considering that the Hall of Fame closes at it's either 5 or 6. I can't remember. Either way, I guess out of technicality, I'll be back at the hotel probably by 7 at the latest on Saturday night. So I guess if it's looking tight, to do it on Sunday, we might just have it Saturday night. Talk some NASCAR. Practice and qualifying will be done by then, so I guess we could do that. So I guess either Saturday night or early Sunday morning we'll have it before I get going for everything there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this race as well as the Mid-Ohio race tonight, a little doubleheader we had on Thursday. Thursday have been like the best days for doubleheaders lately, it seems like. Last day, seemingly, before I go to these racetracks when I do travel out. Yeah. Also, I wanted to look where this put us on the all-time win list. This ties us with Tyler Reddick, Cole Custer, Austin Dillon, Eric Jones, Rick Mast, Jimmy Hensley, David Green, Kenny Wallace. All have 9 career Xfinity wins. One more would tie us with Jason Keller. 2 more would tie us with Cindric, Dale Jarrett, Terry Labonte, Michael Waltrip, Tony Stewart, Chase Briscoe. We got some good company up there. If we can get a couple more wins this season, I think we have a good chance at that. Kyle Larson, Jimmy Spencer a little bit ahead of us. 4 wins would tie us with Elliott Sadler and Martin Truex Jr. And then it's going to be tough to get Morgan Shepherd there. We would still need 6 more wins from now. It's going to be really tough to get to him. Todd Bodine, Randy LaJoy, Larry Pearson all tied there as well. But we're working our way up that leaderboard slowly but surely. Just thought I'd check that out. I thought that was pretty interesting there. And yeah, we got everything in the shop all ready to go. Average finish 8.3. It was at 6.5 before we DNF'd at Mid-Ohio, so that stinks. It went down. 498 laps led. We're just too shy of 500. 10 top 10s and 13 races. 2 DNFs and an 11th place finish. The only finishes outside the top 10 so far this season. And 8 top 5s to go along with it. 5 wins. Been a stellar year. Hopefully, again, we can keep this up and win the championship at season end. Burt was in the same situation last year. Then he struggled, but then he still won the championship. Hopefully, we don't have any struggling going on with us. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at Iowa in NASCAR Heat 5 for career mode. Thanks for watching again, as always. Catch you next time.